Hi guys, it's just a quick review of the creative wireless earbud that I have. I'm supposed to review the creative Outlier Pro, but as you can see, it is not here. This is the Air V3 and this is the Gold version. This is the much earlier version, and this came out last year at 2021. Why is it the Outlier Pro is not here? Because I sold it off 2 months after usage. I bought it in March and I sold it in April. No matter how I adjust the Outlier Pro in terms of the creative app, and no matter how much time I give into burning in, the sound signature is just so much different from the V3. Okay, the V3 is good, to be honest, and I really like it very much. It was my daily driver, and I use it at work, at home, to watch movies and listen to Spotify. But then I thought the Outlier Pro would be much better because they use a different approach in the driver, but it is not so. All right. For Go, the sound is, in terms of volume wise, is much softer. It's not too bad. All right, I've been using this for a year before I upgrade to V3, and V3 is great. I watch movie with it. I listen to a lot of music, a lot of genre, pop, dance, electronics, classical. This is good. Alright, the sound stage is much wider, the mid and treble is there, and it's not as bassy as Outlier Pro, but Outlier Pro, the issue that I have was that, except for bass wise, other than that, I cannot hear any. The mid is very muddy, the treble is not there, and it's just terrible. All right. there's no other words to describe it. The sound stage is so narrow that if you have a V3, all right, I will say that you have a sound stage that is able to like immerse you in a kind of like a concert feeling, but the Pro was that the whole soundstage was much narrow by about 40 to 50%. Except for bass, there's nothing that I can appreciate. But even if you are a bass, you're leaning towards a lot of bass, man, you should get a V3 now, okay, which is selling for $59 at a creative website. It is a very good price. It's very budget, and there is it gives you a much better sound signature, which is much truer to what creative has always been promoting. All right, it's a wider sound stage, good treble, good mid, and not only just the low, but even for creative Outlier Pro, the low was a bit muddy. All right, you can adjust it in the EQ settings, but somehow or rather the bass just overshadow everything. All right, and all right, so, and another thing that I have that I do not really like about this all this product, that there's using a touch sensitive button to trigger all the controls, was that it is a hit or miss. All right, because you only have yes, is about a thumb size, but when you put it into the ear, and for example, you are walking or you're jogging or whatever, you just give it a tap, and to pause, double tap, and all this to control the music app. The issue was that it is a hit or miss. Seriously, it was sometimes you just accidentally pause it, or when you want to forward or you want to rewind the track. It's just I would say maybe 70% of the time you hit it, but it's just very difficult to control using a touch sensitive controls. So I would much prefer a tactile kind of control, which is Like I have an AirPod Pro, I have an AirPod 3, which I have no issue controlling the forward, rewind, and all this. But with all this, it's just a hit and miss, as I said. There's no way to describe it better. But other than that, I just want you to know that if you are looking for a creative earbud, or go for the V3. Alright, it's now selling at 59, whereas the Pro is selling at 109 on the website. For a half the price, nearly half the price, you get a much better sound signature on the V3. Alright, the sound stage is wider, the treble, the mids are good, the bass is definitely there. Alright, anyway, you can adjust it in the EQ. So that's it. Okay, there's a lot of people reviewing the V3. It's much more detailed, it's much more technical, and there's people reviewing the Outlier Pro. You can go and check it out. And you have it if you are in Singapore, right, you can actually go to the creative building. You can try it out for yourself. All right, make sure that you try the Outlier Pro and the V3, make a comparison and see which sound signature you like. All right, but just that these things, I much prefer the V3. Right, this is why I go back to V3 as my daily driver. And if you like headphones, right, you should definitely go for this. Okay, I'll do a separate review of this. And this is the Gem V2. Okay, I love this very much. I hang this around my neck every day, so it's kind of weird. I'm using this and sometimes this at the same time, not at the same time, but this is always around my neck. All right, then I'll do a separate review on this. If you really if you really do not mind the that it is not a how should I put it, truly wireless thingy, because no matter what, you have this band here. All right, you should check it out. Okay, anyway, if you have any comments that you guys want to ask me, any question, just post it in the comment section and I'll reply to you as soon as possible. All right, hope you like the review and give me a thumbs up. All right, thank you so much.